Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Midday. And it is Friday. We have made it through another week, and we are happy about that. Weekend right around the corner. Coming up tonight, in fact. Let's get to the news update. A lot going on today. A Harris County grand jury has indicted 6 former HPD officers on 17 felonies related to the deadly botched Harding Street drug raid. Those indictments are the next procedural step for the 6 retired officers, including Gerald Goins, Stephen Bryant, 3 supervisors, and a senior police officer, all who were originally charged earlier this month. Now, the indictments include everything from felony murder, theft, and tampering with a government record. We have all of the indictments laid out online, ABC13.com. All right, off to Southern California now. A search and rescue mission is underway after a training exercise mishap has left 1 Marine dead. This is a tragic accident here. 2 in the hospital, and there are still 8 others missing, and they are missing somewhere along that San Clemente Island area. That is where they were working on those amphibious landings. It happened about 7:45 Houston time. This happened last night. That's when the Marines reported one of their vehicles was taking on water. The Marine Expeditionary Force tweeted this morning, "We are deeply saddened by this tragic incident." They ask that you keep those involved in your prayers. The Navy and Coast Guard are assisting with the investigation, but sadly, 8 Marines still missing, and 2 are confirmed dead at this point. All right, let's get to the latest numbers here on the COVID-19 crisis. The latest coming from the Houston Health Department show there were more than 1,300 new COVID-19 cases reported yesterday in the past 24 hours. Now, those 1,300 were reported right here just in the Houston area. 8,800 were reported throughout the Texas area. That number lower than what we have seen in the past, so that's certainly good news. Now, those numbers here in the Houston area include a man in his 40s and a woman in her 60s who we understand had no underlying health conditions. The United States reported more than 69,000 new cases in the past 24 hours, 1,500 deaths as well. The CDC also estimated that there could be more than 182,000 deaths all across the country by August the 22nd.
Some were followed very carefully and some were not. And in those situations in which you were not, that led to the surging that you're showing on your chart there. And one of the reasons is
Dr. Anthony Fauci, of course, talking about the U.S. response to the pandemic. This comes as other medical experts are also testifying before a special House committee investigating the COVID-19 pandemic. The hearing examining the need for a comprehensive national plan to this pandemic and also possible future pandemics. All right, also today, the $600 federal unemployment benefit that helps families make ends meet, well, that is going to be expiring, and that expires today. The White House has offered a short-term extension, but Democrats have rejected it. They're opting to keep the pressure on for a more sweeping bill that would deliver aid to state and local governments, help the poor, and provide funding for schools and colleges to address the pandemic. Talks will resume later today. We will certainly keep you posted on just where that bill goes. Also, locally, today, Mayor Sylvester Turner will announce details for helping Houstonians pay rent. Turner will announce a second City of Houston rental assistance program at 3 o'clock, and that is when we will learn the details. We'll send an alert through your phone, to your phone, through the Mobile 13 mobile app for much more information. All right, now back to the coronavirus emergency. We are getting a look inside a British lab where doctors are trying to develop a vaccine to fight COVID-19 as they are here, of course, in the United States. But those researchers in Britain have just moved into the next phase of trials where hundreds of people will be injected with the experimental vaccine to see if it works. Doctors say it's already been proven safe after earlier trials.
We're scientists, we're evidence-based, and so we want to see the evidence.
Nearly 24 possible vaccines are being tested all around the world. The FDA has said it would consider emergency use authorization to expedite making a vaccine available to Americans. There are a couple of vaccines right here, Moderna as well as Pfizer, both working on vaccines, and others across the pond as well. Well, there is some hope this morning. Northwestern Medicine just introduced the first COVID-19 patients to receive double lung transplants. The 28-year-old Mayra Ramirez says she doesn't remember the 6 weeks she spent on a ventilator, and then she suddenly woke up and she had new lungs that saved her life.
Lung transplantation for the terminally ill COVID patients is an option. I just happen to be the first, and hopefully I can be an example for others out there.
Doctors call Ramirez's surgery a milestone in care for patients with severe COVID-19. And that is it for us. Thank you for joining us on this Friday. Have a beautiful weekend, and we do mean beautiful. Be safe out there. God bless you. Thank you very much. Have a terrific day, and we will see you back here on Monday for the Midday.